think that this is a question that I've found quite interesting because it's never been something that I've really thought about the particular year or the date, but it's been discussed by many scripture scholars over so many years, and what they've taken as their sort of baseline was the relationship of Caiaphas and Annas and their role as the high priest and the previous high priest. And by using these two important figures of that day, many have been able to work out that the crucifixion was around AD 33, and some go even more precise, saying it was in the early part of April. But for me, I've always felt what is important is that we remember the journey that Jesus made for us, that he embraced the cross, and all the time it's for us to know how much we are important in the sight of God and how much we are loved, so that we can reflect that love. I think Jesus sacrificed himself and went to Calvary because he's fulfilling that divine plan that we would know forever how much we are valued and important in the sight of God. And that's why I think he embraces the wood of the cross and why he climbs onto the tree for us. And St. Paul emphasises that, I think, in the first letter to the Corinthians, when he talks about we proclaim Christ crucified, the ultimate sign of love and of the gift of life. And it struck me as I was thinking about that, of that little conversation that Jesus had in John's Gospel with the disciples when he said, I go now to prepare a place for you, so that where I am, you may be too. And you know the way to where I am going. And Thomas says, we do not know. And Jesus says, I am the way, the truth and the life. And that's what I think shines from the cross and that journey that the Lord makes. Well, many of the authorities felt that Jesus was challenging their position when he spoke about the importance of living a life that is open to others, talking about the need to avoid greed, about not being hypocritical in how people lived and treated others. So I think the claims that he made of being the Son of God, the things that he did, reaching out to everyone, even those on the fringes of society, and the people that he spoke to by reaching out to those on the fringes of society, like the woman at the well last Sunday, when Jesus speaks and says, give me some water, and you have not a bucket, we hear the Samaritan woman. What does Jesus do? He leads her deeper into that real life that will give us satisfaction. So I think that's the reason that Jesus journeys to the cross, but he does so because those values at the heart of his message and the kingdom must be heard.